Hello everyone, welcome back again. Let us start the summary video of chapter number 11, measurements and motion. Measurement. What do you mean by the measurement? A process of comparing the unknown quantity of an object to be measured with a known fixed quantity of same kind, and this fixed quantity we called unit. So measurements represent the as a number followed by the unit. That means a measured quantity is equal to the numerical value into unit. Now there are some fundamental physical quantities such as length, mass, time and temperature. Now, as we can see here, there are two types of measurement. First is traditional units of measurement and second is standard units of measurement. Traditional units of measurement, example, yard cubit, hand span, foot span, etc. But all of these are not reliable and accurate. That's why we have the standard units measurement. Now the system of standard unit measurement is SI units. The physical quantities of this SI units are length we measure in meter, represent by small m, mass measured in kilogram and represent as kg, time measured in second and represent as small s. Now measuring length, how we are measuring the length? If it is a straight line, then we are using ruler or measuring tape or measuring rod to measure a straight line. But if it is a curved line, then we can use two methods such as the thread method or a divider method. In the last part of the chapter is our another topic, that is motion. So what is motion? An object that changes its position with time relative to surroundings is said to be in motion. Example, when a player kicking a ball, the ball is in motion relative to the player. But when an object that not changes its positions with time relative to surroundings said to be at rest or stationary. Example, a tree always is at rest respect to any person. Now types of motions, there are many types of motions we can see and we can categorize them such as translational motion, circular motion, rotational motion, oscillatory motion, vibratory motion, periodic motion and non-periodic motion, and last random motion. First is translational motion. In this motions, the object will move in an equal distance in the same directions and time. This kind of motions we call translational motions. Now there are two types of translational motion: curvilinear motion and rectilinear motions. If the body moving through a straight line, then it's called rectilinear motion or linear motion. Example, a car moving through a straight road, that is a rectilinear motion. Now the second part of this motion, that is curvilinear motion. When a body moving in a curved way, that's called curvilinear motion. Example, when the curve takes turn, it is a curvilinear motion. Circular motions means a body moving in a circular path. that's called circular motions. The motion of earth around sun, this is the example of circular motions. Now let us come to the next, rotational motions. Rotational motion, when a body moving about an axis, that's called rotational motions. The example, the wheel of a bicycle. Oscillatory motion, in this motions the body moves repeatedly about a mean positions, that's called oscillatory motion. Examples of that, the pendulum of a clock. Next is vibratory motion. Vibratory motions means in this motions the body moves fast about a mean positions, that's called vibratory motion. Example of this motion is the string of a guitar. Periodic motion, in this motions the body moves repeatedly in a fixed time interval, that's called periodic motion. Example, hands of a clock. Next is non-periodic motions, means opposite of periodic motions. In this motions the body does not move in a same positions for a fixed time interval, that's called non-periodic. The movement of a cloud. Random motion, that means in this motions we cannot predict and it is a irregular motions for a body, that's called random motion. Example, the motion of a dust particle. After these motions we have learned in the chapter the history of transportations. So dear students, already we have completed the chapter in your online sessions with the activities. Please practice the chapter, stay safe and keep learning.